Ooh, what it do, ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Community. This one is Season 3, Episode 3. How's it going, everyone? So, I accidentally saw 3x4 first, and then trying to find 3x3 was the biggest hassle. So shout out to Gibbsy for hooking me up with the link for that one. If I missed an episode and I don't know in advance, my apologies. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often. It's only happened like 1 or 2 times. With that being said, let's just dive back into the meme. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So in case you're interested in joining along this journey and getting the full underraw reactions with me as I go along through it, then definitely check out patreon.com/Farewell34 in the description down below. With that being said, let's get into it, guys. Yeet.
Really made my bones with that last collar, babe. Guard this morning. But tonight, you're going to bed with a detective. Shh. Okay, you get some rest. Okay? Probably need it.
Oh, Chang.
There's been just like a dragon.
Sorry, it's so loud.
Borrow some change for the water fountain. There you go. Thanks.
Change for the water fountain? It's very Greendale.
What are you doing?
Nothing after lunch, and I can skip lunch if you want. Oh, that. Remember what we talked about? We have to keep this whole living situation kind of quiet, you know, on the Dean low.
Sure. You know,
On the Dean low?
I'm married to the gym.
Oh, come on, I know you know what I'm talking about. Legos were simple. Something happened out here while I was inside. Harry Potter Legos, Star Wars Legos, tiny little blocks. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, I just want to know what happened. And everyone, look across the table at the person in front of you. That's your lab
so
partner
odd.
for the rest of the semester.
Who are these people?
Yes.
I know you haven't been here at Greendale very long. We're a study group. That's kind of a thing. We've been through a lot.
I had sex with her as a kid in an airplane bathroom, and these are the only guys I've ever told.
I'm just trying to protect us both from more pain.
Quite frankly, a very weird-looking man. I don't know you, but I just don't trust you, and I don't think I could grow to like you.
None taken. I understand. You want...
Don't tell me what I'm feeling or thinking. It's petty. Okay, how are we going to divide the...
Ooh.
Hey,
Todd!
Todd, buddy!
You've only been here a month. You really haven't done much of anything. You want to detect something? Do it on your own time.
Maybe I will. My own
Chain is
words
back.
rang in my head. I was a detective.
No.
She said she wasn't, but her eyes said otherwise. She was all dame. Bottom of her
Why are you staring
kind
at
of
me?
arms that had elbows.
Did you just call me in here to stare at me?
She left. I could tell that somebody or some stapler. Was it crazy? Or were they somehow connected? Forget about the girl, I told myself. Let her go. Like a lobster claw letting go of a small balloon for lobsters. Still, I had a hunch. But it seemed cluey. Arizona Matchbook Company. Arizona. This is still Arizona. It's a Palomino. Maybe I was crazy, or maybe I was finally sane. Why does this guy keep staring at me?
Probably choose partners again. I mean, just to be fair.
So it's agreed. Let's go to the study room and deal with this Todd problem once and for all.
Did you want me to come?
It's called the Todd problem.
Poor Todd.
Have to come up with a fair way to decide who is going to be stuck with this random fence, Todd.
None taken. I'm happy to work with whoever.
There's only one way to decide this fairly. We go boy, girl, boy, girl. Different high school and be a different race. I guess I'd be with Britta. I guess my hands are tied. Oh.
The hair color concept intrigues me because it's how I distinguish you anyway.
Thinking the thing that would be most beneficial, you know, for the group, would be to pair the people with the lowest GPAs with the highest.
Interesting. I can see how you might want that.
You know what, Annie? Pew, 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 pew. Wait, no. Pew, pew, pew. Wait.
Does anyone else have kids? Or just little newborn that I'd like to get?
Oh, perfect. You'll enjoy talking to Shirley about her kids.
Hello? Yeah, I'm interested in your matchbooks.
Would you like to place an order?
I had to think fast. Yes.
Get away from my desk. Staring at them while slightly moving your lips.
I had to think fast. No.
Man, I think this job might be getting to you. I think you need to take some time off.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Very much so. Yes.
All right. Yep. According to my system, Annie's gonna be with Shirley and Jeff is with Todd.
Okay, let's get to work.
Wait, how did, no offense, but he wasn't exactly at the top of my list.
None taken?
It's what the algorithm
So
did.
And we're just supposed
rude.
to trust your algorithm.
The ballots don't rank everyone by popularity, and I put the most popular with the least popular.
I see. Well, so I was number one. No offense, Todd.
You and Todd were 4 and 5.
I was 4.
Todd was 4.
I was 5? Well, that's insane.
Sure.
Geez, Jeff, it has feelings.
Wait, so we all know Annie was number 1.
But that means, so you all put...
I just worked it out. I'm more popular than someone.
That's crazy.
I used Nunez's card. He thanked me at the detective awards. I was gonna find what I was looking for.
I'm getting concerned for Chang.
Mary, mother of God.
Why is Larry Bird
Was
there?
I on the verge of something? I need a notepad. Maybe a blazer.
My friends and I are not going to let you drive a wedge between us.
Shirley has a point. Why don't I just go work with Todd?
Hey, that's cool. Whatever gets this project done.
Oh, wow.
No one wants to carry you all year.
Gee, you're
Whoa.
right, Annie. It's not personal. I mean, it's not like people really like you. You're just a good grade in a tight sweater.
Well, you're just a bad grade in a tight sweater.
Okay, let's all just take a breath.
Don't get your number 4 stink on this, Todd.
Oh, well, you just don't want to work with Shirley.
You too, Brute?
It's just... You're a creationist.
What?
You're so religious. How are you going to do science experiments if...
College can refute 2,000 years of miracles.
Oh, God.
And what about Britta? She's not gonna dissect anything.
But won't dissect anything with a face.
What about worms?
They have tiny little faces. This is why you're the stupidest. If loving worms is stupid, I don't want to be smart.
I just figured it all out.
Pierce, wake up. Jeff is gonna heal us.
We have been looking at this totally wrong. There's no way I'm unpopular.
It's my fault she got mixed up in all this.
This is so dumb.
Pretty sure I heard a fire alarm.
Nobody's going home until we see those ballots.
See the ballots? Are you crazy?
I say, let's lay our cards on the table.
Jack, stop it!
The group is losing composure.
Get back! I'm doing this for all of us.
Oh no, she's got her marijuana lighter.
Joe!
Oh, the turtle is in there!
Oh my God!
What is wrong with you people? Huh? I thought you were supposed to be friends! Your love is weird and toxic. I'm going home. Offense taken! Offense taken.
Well, he is right about one thing. You're all terrible people. And I don't care about the stupid assignment. I'm going home. No, I'm not. Going to biology class. It starts in 15 minutes.
Oh, feels bad.
And eventually, this caterpillar will come out of its cocoon.
Pop, pop.
So, can we get an extension on the first assignment?
No, you all fail.
Oh my God!
Okay, somebody's been squatting in the utility closet. There's a hot plate back there. I mean, we're looking at dozens of major health and fire code violations. I think we're gonna have to get the police involved.
And that's when it hit me. I was in really big trouble.
No need to get the cops. With a conspiracy this big, they're probably involved.
I quit. I mean, I can deal with the not getting paid, but I draw the line at you enabling this man. I'm seriously concerned that he's mentally ill. And it's not funny at all.
I needed to know more about those
Was it a very high mesa?
Were they ethnically diverse? Did they bring a Dalmatian?
I quit.
Oh no, he was great.
Not to be unchristian, but that boy sucks.
I missed this. And his dumb baby. Stupid hair.
That was like a witch haircut. Yeah.
Poor guy.
Haha, gotcha. This was also a test, and you all penised. Pass. A test, not a penis.
Dry spell, eh, Britta? It happens. And that was Community Season 3, Episode 3. That was my reaction video. This was a surprising episode. I thought it was pretty good because to me, what I got out of this episode was like they were trying to send a message, and that's with the group as a whole. While I do think it was a little bit slow to start, in the middle portion is when the episode really started to go for me. Plus, the Chang sort of story, I wasn't feeling that for the most part. By the end of it, I got the point that the D was just backing him up, and it was kind of funny. But I think that was probably my least favorite thing this episode. Surprisingly, a good amount of just subtle one-liners here and some good jokes. But like I said, I think what I enjoyed the most out of this episode was highlighting the group from an outsider perspective. And unfortunately, Todd was our target this episode, and he's the one who got all the flack here. But and while I do think that the group was portrayed to be very and while by the end of this episode, they all sort of came to this realization that, oh, they ended up just going back to it's Todd, and that made for a really funny laugh, and it's kind of awful. That was the point, I feel like, this episode, to highlight the fact that while we've been with them for 3 years, we're sort of accustomed to them, you know, just season, well, spoilers, I saw 3x4. I love seeing them all happy and being together. That comes after we just seen them being all nasty and rude to Todd. And to me, that's sort of like a outsider's perspective, literally, with Todd, and how I guess people outside of our own bubble of the study group view the Greendale group. I thought that was interesting to get that sort of perspective just interjected here and show just how easily our group can turn on each other, even though they are family. They're fairly toxic, and that was highlighted this episode. I really appreciated that. Also, that they're rather cliquey. When Kane mentioned that they were like the mean group in his prison or whatever, that's what they were similar to. That was exactly what they were, I guess, from Todd's perspective. They were the very cliquey, nasty group from his perspective, because that's what they were. And obviously, we know them not to be like that. But I love how they decided to pin everything on Todd versus on any one of the 7 of them for being at fault. Like, they took no accountability or responsibility, even though it was apparent that they're being head asses. But what sort of stands up with this episode is usually like there's a message, like somebody will make a mistake and then Jeff will be the one to ring it in. So this was definitely a different change up of pace. Everyone was acting pretty shitty in this episode, from Pierce to Troy to Britta to Annie to Jeff. Even in the ending, it sort of highlighted, like, there was no like, oh, you know, let's sort of self-reflect. They're just like, nope, we're shitty, and we're gonna keep ragging on Todd. So from that perspective, I actually really appreciated this episode. I thought the laughs were pretty good. Wasn't the biggest fan of the whole Chang noir element to this episode, but yeah, that was my reaction video to Community. What'd you think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.